Chuck Diesel.
What's good, my brothers? What's good? Salute to the ALPHAS. It's your brother, Dr. BOA, a.k.a. Book of Alpha running me. Back up in the joint again, man. Hopefully, they'll let us ride tonight, man, and not shut us down. You're there, go, Esty, man. What's good, bro? Appreciate you being in the joint, man. D. Fleming's my brother. What's good, my brother? Appreciate you being in the joint. Yeah, no doubt, Brad. I appreciate you being in the joint, man. Appreciate you being in the joint, yo. Salute to my homie Young Clinks, man. Joe, what up with you, man? Ice Cold G, salute to you, bro. Hey, what's good with you, bro? Khalid Johnson, what's good, man? YMC, my brother, what's good, man? Representing, man. Mod Squad on deck. Alex Jackson, what up, AJ? Josh B, what up, man? Mr. Intellect, what up, fam? Appreciate you being in the joint, man. June Adam, what up, man? Copper Firestarter, what's good, bro? Appreciate you being in the joint, man. B Mo Lottie, what's up with you, bro? Neil Power, what up, MP? Half Moon, what's happening, man? Brian A, bless up to you, bro. Mackenzie Vincent, what's happening, man? Let me cut this ceiling fan on, man. New Fat Boy Fitness, what up with you, man? What's good? Kyle DeMilto, what's up, man? Wolf, you no doubt, bro. Shaim DePass, what's up, man? Miami Soldier, what's happening, man? Manuel, what's good, bro? Repping from the West Coast, man. What up? I mean, I don't know if I'm able to make my Cali trip this year, man. I normally make my Cali trip around July, man. I don't know what it's going to look like this year. Jeremy James, what up, J2? Remy Red, what up? Salute to you. Godson Elijah, Shalom, what's up, man? Oreo 3 Motivational, what's good? LG, what up with you, bro? Doris, appreciate you being in the joint. Y'all finally early for an online show. Appreciate you making it on time. The Congo Money, what's up, man? Salute to you. Shooter, what up? DeRay Vicious is in the building. Monquay Anthony, what up, MA? Abel, what's happening, man? I see you didn't get Kane to come through again today, man. Salute to you. Daryl the Great, what up, man? Amizi, what's up with you, man? Almighty Brando, what's happening, man? Plum Guys, what's up? Sight Beyond Sight, I see you, bro. Hey, I appreciate you being in the joint too, man. It's been a minute for real. Tony McGregor, what up with you, man? Dennis G, 5 a.m. in South Africa, man. Watching, man. Hey, I appreciate you being in here, man. This early in the morning where you are. Crucial Q, what up? Mr. Stay Focused, what's happening? All right, let's get into this thing, man. Well, let's get the people. We're going to get the people give them another minute or so, man. You know, I like to give them a cool 5 to arrive before we show up go live, man. CL, what up, man? Lewis, what up, bruh? P.I. Jackson, what up, PJ? Super T Sigma, what up, Soup? AC, what up, man? What up? That's real talk, man. All right, let's get the people, man, about 45 more seconds to get in here, man, and we're going to go ahead and get in. What I want to do, man, when I start this thing off, man, I want to retouch just a couple of points that I made last night, man, and segue into tonight's topic, man. What we're talking about tonight, man, is ALPHAS up. Elzu Knowledge was good, bro. Blue Half Moon. Yeah, man, them dumbbells get you right, man. I believe in unilateral work, man. I think that's really the only way to equalize your strength. Bronx Don, my brother from the BX. What's up, man? RJ, what's happening, man? All right, let's do this, man. ALPHAS up. Now that chasing pussy is impossible. Let's talk some man talk up in here, man. Let's talk some grown man shit up in here. See, we ain't going to address no stimulus checks. If you get one, you get one. If you use it, you use it. If you need it, you need it. We ain't going to address it no more. It ain't worth the time to talk about. And before I get in too deep into this thing, man, let me give everybody a thank you, man. All the members of the channel, man, all the patron supporters, man, all the super chatters, man, all the guys who send money on the on Cash App, man. Shout out to my brother Primal Fitness, man. Primal Fitness almost, I mean, he pretty much, man, every other day, man. You know what I'm saying? He hits up the Cash App, man, just out the blue. So shout out to that brother, man. My brother D Flemings, man, is very active on the Cash App as well, man. There are a lot of guys who are on the Cash App, but those two guys are very active, man. And also, man, because of you, man, support, man, my new editing laptop just showed up today, man. You know what I'm saying? Told it out the door, man. The joint ran me about $1,500. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, it's a work investment, but you know what I'm saying? Due to you, man, support, I can turn around and dump money back into the business, man, to make it more efficient and make what I present to you, you know, normalize the workflow a lot more, which benefits me and in turn benefits you, man. So I want to give a shout out to you, man, for that. And also, I thought about doing an unboxing, man, but that shit is corny, man. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna set that boy up, man. I'm just gonna show y'all it's set up. Before I work on it the first time, I'm gonna show you guys the whole thing set up, man. Cause you know, unboxing, man, it's cool, but you know, I'm a grown ass man, dog. You know what I'm saying? Unboxings are for people who are excited about shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm crunk about what it means to the work, what it means to the ALPHAS. Like as far as just getting it, is work. You know, it ain't like, you know, somebody roll up with a Harley V ride in the front yard and say, "Hey, dog, we got you a Harley V ride for being so good, man." Shit, I'm gonna be excited. But anyway, man, I just want to thank all you men, man, for all your support, man. And nah, man, I rode with the Acer Helios Predator 300, man, for what I need and for what I needed to do. That was it, man. You know, I looked at the Alienware, man. I almost got the Alienware. The ROG, man, I wasn't. It's cool. I wasn't really popping on that though. You know what I'm saying? It was either gonna be the Predator. It's gonna be Helios Predator 300 or the Alienware, man. And I jumped on the Predator, man. It's got a few specs that I really like, man. And I need to add some things to my system, man. And a lot of those joints, man, some of those joints don't be having they do be having an empty hardware space, man. So you can add something to it. But anyway, let's get into this because I get to talking about that shit, man, and go left. Air Force Bees, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Say cats want to talk about fish. Fish can feed you. What can a woman do for you? Keep you from feeding yourself if you don't watch out. Hey, real talk, bro. Real talk. That's why I be out there, man. Our Banks 09, man. Appreciate $2 super chat, bro. Appreciate you being in the joint, man. Got the Mod Squad in the joint, man. All right, let's get into this, man. The reason why we're not going to talk about this $1,200 stimulus check, because as an alpha male, your money can't be that fucked up where you need a $1,200 stimulus check. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. You just can't. Oh, yeah, always steady state drive, bro. Well, it's got steady state drive and it's got some hard drive too, man. It's got a combination of both. So I'm going to say this, man, then we'll move on. When the hard drive, the things that your computer do, you can, like, you know, your computer systems and all of that, man, can run on a hard drive, and whatever your computer has to do as far as storage and all of that, man, or as far as, you know, whatever your CPU has to do, it can do it on a hard drive, which frees up your GPU to strictly be used for your video editing. And, you know, when you're rendering 4K video, man, because I'm about to start rendering 4K video, I said when I start just really coming on doing live presentations to y'all, man, I'm gonna do it in 4K, man. It's gonna be cinematic. I'm gonna try to have some slow motion joints in there, man, and just have some cinematic B-roll for y'all, man. So I've been shooting a lot of footage just to chop it up and have cinematic B-roll, man. So I'm about to take this shit to the next level, man, to a level that you ain't gonna see in this sector. You know, just because I have some decent camera skills, man, some decent videographer skills. But y'all stay tuned for that, man. Let's get into this joint. I also touched on, man, if you get a stimulus check, you didn't make no money. That's the thing, man. If you get a stimulus check, man, that means that you're not making the type of money that you really want to make. You may be doing okay, but you want to be making the type of money, man, where you don't get no stimulus check. You know what I'm saying? You get a tax credit. That's the stratosphere we want to be in. You know, and I'm not saying something's wrong with you not making as much money as you wanted to. You got to crawl before you walk. We all got to take this thing in baby steps. But this should be the driving force. When things like this happen, man, if you need that stimulus check, that should be the driving force for the rest of your year. When things get back to normal, or make your normal now. Like, this is my normal. We're on quarantine right now, but why am I in the ALPHAS doing what I do? This is my normal. So you got to make your normal. Make your normal fucking, quarantine proof. Make your normal coronavirus proof. Make your normal fucking bird flu proof. Make your normal whatever. Make your normal be able to flow no matter what the circumstances are. That's what we do. You have to create your normal. Also, I want you to think about the money that you spend on clothes and hoes and whining and dining and all that, man. And then tell yourself, this may happen again. So when you come out the back end of this, stop tricking. This is not the day and age and time for men to be tricking off, man. For one thing, women profess they got so much money. Why am I going to wine and dine her? Hell, she need to wine and dine me. Or at the very least, invite me over and prepare me a 5-course meal. Why am I whining and dining a woman who can wine? They always say I can wine and dine myself. Man can't buy me nothing. I can't buy myself. Good, because I ain't buying you nothing until you earn it. And another thing that I covered last night, man, is you better start thinking like a boss, not a worker. And make sure if this ever happens again, nobody can send you home or stop you from working so they can stop paying you. Your goal is to be able to make money even when nobody's got you on payroll, even when nobody's got you hitting a clock, even when hey man, your goal is to be a self-contained unit. And by self-contained, I mean that you ain't got no boss. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got no boss. Everything I do for the ALPHAS, man. But can't nobody come tell me, hey, you got to do this tomorrow for the ALPHAS. Can't nobody tell me that. Now, and then one more thing I want to say about that. Man, fuck you gonna do with $1,200? Like, honestly, man. Like, when you think of what you gonna do with $1,200, man? It ain't no hole you can dig out of $1,200, bro. It just ain't no money, man. It ain't no money. If you ain't got a penny in your pocket, you're $1,200 of money, but you got no. If you ain't got a penny in your pocket, trust me, you got no shit you can do before you even start paying bills. Where $1,200 gonna be gone. So let's not talk about it, man, and act like, we're alpha, man. We don't buy into the rhetoric. We don't buy into the hyperbole. We don't buy into this, man, the government is looking out for us, giving us 12. You want to look out for me, man, give me 12 racks. And even 12 racks ain't no boatload of money. But if you want me to be impressed, give every American 12 racks. 12 racks can make a difference in someone's life. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to change your fortune, but it may. Shit, you do the right thing with it. First thing I'm going to do is take about $4,000 of it and find me something to invest in. Either a business or a stock or a startup or something. But that's neither here nor there. Now let's get into tonight, man. Let's talk some grown man shit tonight. Let's talk some grown man shit, bro. What are you dedicated to right now? Career-wise. You have a job, you're dedicated to it? Did you go get a degree? Are you dedicated to that field? Are you in school now? Are you dedicated to school? What are you dedicated to career-wise? I want you to ask yourself that, not what you do. Because if you got a job that you hate, you ain't dedicated to it. I'm talking about, what are you dedicated to career-wise? Now, let me tell you something. If your answer is a thing or a job, you took the question wrong. When I talk about dedication, when I talk about perseverance, when I talk about motivation, I'm not talking about a thing or a job or career. I'm talking about a fucking plan, a process. What process are you dedicated to right now? You see how when I add that process in, how the scope of that question changes tremendously. But what are you dedicated to right now? What processes are you dedicated to in your life? Are you dedicated to the process of getting your ass up every day, going to a job, coming home, getting up, doing it the next day again, and doing it for 365 days a year, then do it for 10 years? You did that for 3,650 days. If you've been at the same job for 10 years, I'm talking about what processes are you dedicated to that benefit you more than they benefit anybody else? If you're not, if it doesn't benefit you more than it benefit anybody else, it's not a process. It's something you just doing. I'm talking about the process. What process are you dedicated to? The process. Like if you're dedicated to a process, that means you're doing something every day to move that process along. I'm dedicated to feeding the alpha soldiers of the Most High, man. I'm dedicated to it. That's why I dedicate myself to the process every day. Purchasing new equipment, setting up a new space, all of that, man, that helps me increase my efficiency in this process. What's your process? That's the question that you have to, that if you don't know, figure it out during this time down. Figure it out during this quarantine. Because I'm going to tell you like this, on the back end of this shit, man, it's going to be hustle time. It's going to be go time. On the back end of this, bro, it's going to be go time. I'm telling you, it's going to be go time. And that's why I'm setting up my studio, man, setting up everything, man, making sure that I got the proper equipment to move, man, make sure I got the proper camera, make sure I got the proper lighting, make sure I got the proper everything, man, because it's going to be go time. It's going to be go time. And your ass got to be ready to go, because if you ain't ready to go, let me tell you something, man. When the guns sound, the coronavirus quarantine is over, everybody going to take off. You got to be ready to go. You got to be already in the starting blocks. So this is your time to train and get your mind right and get your stamina right and make sure you got your team with your people who going to be along the path, passing your ass cups of water. You got to get your team established right now, because it's going to be time to ball in a minute, bro. It's going to be time to hit the court and move, bro. That's a great point. Perfect time to take an online course. Perfect time to take an online course. And guess what? Things that you couldn't do online before, you could do online now. My son going to school online right now. They ain't did that before. You could, whatever you need to do, if you're going to pay the money for it, they're going to let you do it online. That certification you need, man, to boss up, to not have to go to work for somebody, all you miss is that piece of paper. Go ahead and do it. I tell you like this, man. Cats are always talking about, go get a car or go get a house, man. Go get a house and do this right, man. Let me tell you like this. First, before you go buy a house, you need to be a boss. Before you buy a house, you need to be a boss. Don't buy a house on a fucking job salary, bruh. You're relying on somebody else to help pay for your house when the company can fold anytime, but somebody could tell you, man, they hit you up like Craig, man. Somebody saw you stealing boxes. So you got to keep in mind, man, that, the first things first. First, you establish yourself financially. Then you go to buying shit. I tell them, man, I know so many truck drivers, man. Man, I think I probably know about 50 guys who drive trucks, man. Only 5 of those guys own their rigs. One of them got about 4 or 5 rigs out there. He getting it. I'm talking about he getting it. But only about, I think only about 5 of those guys own their rig. 5 out of 50. Only 5 out of 50 of those guys own their rig. And somebody got to keep the wheels turning. Yeah, you got to keep the wheels turning because somebody else owns the rig and they giving you like 40 cents a mile. I guess that's cool. It adds up. I mean, a lot of guys going into it, so obviously, man, it can be fairly lucrative. But for the amount of driving you got to do, man, bro, I promise you, if somebody giving you 40 cents per mile, man, if they break their money down by the mile, man, they're probably making $4,000 a mile. And they give you 40 cents off the 4,000. Even if they make it if you make it, man, let me tell you something. If you make it 400 a mile, man, you better give me $40 a mile, man. Hell, you make it 400 a mile, 400. Even if you're making 400 a mile, you're making 400 a mile, you give me 40 cents. The thing is, we got to stop comparing ourselves to what the system is doing and comparing ourselves to what we desire, to comparing ourselves to what we deserve. You got to compare what you get to what you deserve, not what everybody else is getting, because everybody else is getting underbid, undercut too. You know, the reality of the situation is, man, is we got to accept some real tough facts about our lives, man, if we want to become the most alpha version of ourselves and live that quality of life. And the first one is that you ain't living that quality of life right now. A whole bunch of men, man, say I'm becoming the most alpha version of myself. You can't become the most alpha version of yourself until you put yourself in the most alpha position in your life. You got to put yourself in the most alpha position. Master Me, appreciate $10 super chat, bro. Stacks. Another thing is this, man. If you don't embrace the alpha mindset, your ass could be homeless and hungry very shortly. It's survival time, bro. It's survival time. Hey, man, only the strong survive, and the strong shall feed off the weak. It is time to embrace the alpha mindset where you're going to die trying to become the most alpha version of yourself. Every day of your life should be spent becoming the most alpha version of yourself. This ain't got nothing to do with women, man. As I stated, now that chasing pussy is impossible, women are suddenly not relevant in your life anymore. Now, if you got a woman, you got an old lady at home, man. I mean, as long as y'all getting along, some of these boys stuck at home with their old lady, man, they hate that shit, man. Coronavirus everywhere. They still trying to go out and hang out and party. Anything to get away from her. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of these boys really finding out now the way they being reminded. See, when you got to get up and go to work every day and she got to get up and go to work every day, you forget how much you dislike your old lady. But now what you got stuck at home with her, you got to see her every day. You got to hear her every day. She want to talk to you every day. You get nah, bro. A lot of these men finding out, man, that they got to get the hell out of the situation they in because they're driving them crazy. They miserable, bro. And ain't that terribly wrong with being hungry and homeless. As long as it's just a pit stop for you on your way to the top. As long as it's just a pit stop. See, let me tell you something else, man. A lot of these times, man, a lot of these boys are finding out right now that their old lady was just with them for the money. Now that, you know, finances are in limbo, man, and nobody knows when anything's going to come back, man. And, you know, guys, man, had a little bit of money in the stock market, man, more than they could afford. And now they, you know, now they money all tied up in that, man. A lot of these boys, man, they finding out, man, that their old lady was just for the dollar, man. And now that the dollar is not stable anymore, man, she bouncing on them. Because I can promise you, men are not initiating divorces, bro. Men never have. Men don't initiate divorce, man. Men stay around with women that they don't want until the woman say, okay, well, since you want to leave me, I'm going to leave your ass. That's literally what happens out here, man. So, you know, if you're going to be out here, man, and you got to deal with this right now, you got to have peace of mind, bro, because ain't no way you're going to be able to focus on the things you need to focus on if you don't have peace of mind. You can't focus without peace of mind. So honestly, man, if you in that scenario, man, what you need to be doing is planning how the hell you going to get out of it. I mean, you probably can't make too many moves right now, but as soon as this thing breaks, man, you got to get your life together, man. And that don't mean that you shooting bad or you broke or nothing like that. I'm talking about get your life together, man, for whatever that means to your life. You got to get your life together, bro. You got to get your life together and live a life, man, that's satisfying to you. You have to. You got to do that, man. Man, let me tell you something. There's a bunch of men out here broke right now. There's a bunch of broke men out here. But there's a bunch of broke men who got old ladies at home. They still got to deal with that shit at home. Why they broke? Now, don't you think it's better to be broke in your own space where you got to stay in the crib and just hang out because ain't nothing to do? You're being equipped to be minimalist right now. You're being equipped to be able to deal with yourself and stay by yourself right now. You're being equipped equipped to be able to enjoy your own company right now. You're being equipped to appreciate just being in your own company right now. Because either you already in your own company, you're like, damn, I'm glad that I'm in my own company. Man, I got my own space by myself, man. Woo-hoo, I couldn't imagine being cramped up in here with nobody. Or you in a situation where you cramped up in there with somebody, and you're like, man, God, help me get, man, let this thing be over, Lord, so I can bounce by there, man, get my shit together. I need to get my own space, man. I need to be away from everybody. One of those two things is happening right now. But this is prep. This is prep for you to just be stuck in the house. Now, nobody should come. We alphas. No alpha male should come out of this shit and be like, ooh, I'm glad to finally be free. Let me go wild out. That ain't alpha shit. Alphas make adjustments, and if the adjustments are beneficial, we keep them shits. It's a beneficial adjustment to be in how much money are you saving right now seeing your ass in the crib? That's what you need to ask yourself. How much money are you saving right now since ain't no restaurants to just go kick it at? How much money you save right now since ain't no clubs to go? Man, these people losing their damn mind. I was talking to somebody, man, in Beham, man. Man, they said, man, just this past weekend, Saturday. Say, man, Saturday, the police had to run niggas out the park. Say, niggas were posted up at the park like the park always be popping on Saturday when the weather's warm. Man, they were posted up out there, man, barbecuing and all kind of shit, man. About 1,000 niggas out there, man. They out at the park chilling like everything gravy. The people literally had to come run them out of there, man. For two reasons. Them boys miserable being at home, and they were so caught up in doing something all the time, being around somebody all the time, being validated all the time, that now they stuck at home and they're miserable. They don't know how to handle it. But as alpha men, we like, shit. First thing I did, man, try to secure all my money and put it online. I'm like, well, this gonna last a while. Let's see how I cannot miss no money since I ain't gonna be going nowhere, dealing with no people. You know what I'm saying? My first mindset was, hold on, let me see now. How much do I stand to lose if I just stay my ass at home every day? No, really? Okay, I got it. Here's what I do. And I made the necessary adjustment. Sure. What up, bro? So, man, this is, honestly, bro, this is normal to an alpha male, man. This is normal to an alpha male. Now, it may move your thing around. This may not be the actual time that you were going to abstain from women, man. But, hey, man, so the schedule got moved around a little bit. Whatever you're going to be doing right now, flip it to after the abstinence journey, bro. This is a part of the alpha existence, bro. This is normal life for us. This is normal life for us. Man, listen, you can still go to the grocery store, right? So you can still get the things you need, man. Eat clean, man. Eat right, man. Get your water and do all that. You can still do that. There's still places you can go. You just can't go nowhere where people are congregated. So let's say you like to fish and you're on the water by yourself. Man, go out there and fish by yourself. Let's say you want to go for a run, man. Go for a run. Go for a run by yourself. You know what I'm saying? We do everything by ourselves anyway. Man, let me tell you something. I ain't never been too keen, man, by having no bar, eat no dinner with me in no restaurant. Because for one thing, if she ain't really put no work into my life, she ain't worth the same thing I'm worth. I'm not fit. Yeah, I take her in there, let her eat some bread and a salad. Let's say I go somewhere, man, where my meal gonna cost $100. I'm not finna take no woman to nowhere, man, my meal gonna cost $100. She gotta been and showed her value, bro. She gotta have earned that. So with me, when I go to dinner, man, I go by myself anyway. Because I don't want to sit there. I don't want to talk while I'm eating. When I eat, I like to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm asleep, I don't want to cuddle. I don't want to touch when I'm asleep. I'm asleep, shawty. I touch you when I wake up. Or I just touch you before we went to sleep. Get your ass over there. You know what I'm saying? As alpha men, we just live our lives the way we want to. And a part of living your life the way you want to is being in control of your finances, man. It ain't even about being rich, because there's some rich men that can get fired like a motherfucker. I ain't even talking about riches. I'm talking about being the boss of your life. That's what I'm talking about. I got a couple of hit workout joints, man, that I'm gonna put together for y'all too, man. Because right now, for me, especially if you got work, just say you're working from home, man. Like, I work from home. So, man, let's say you work from home, man, but you need to go ahead and get ready because you still got deadlines to meet and all that. Hey, man, do some hit. Do some hit. If you're gonna train later in the day. Wake up in the morning, man, and bang out you some hit. I got some great hit combinations for y'all, and they fierce. They simple, but they fierce because the intensity, the short ass rest periods between each round, man, they hectic. And I'm talking about 2 movement hit combinations. Just 2 movements. Each one of them just got 2 movements. You know what I'm saying? It's cold, man. So I'm gonna let y'all check that out, man. But anyway, and I'm not giving y'all no timeline on that. And I'm gonna try to have it to y'all, man, while we still sitting at the crib. Won't make no sense to do it, not to do it, to do it after that. So another thing is this, man. You got to understand what this check is for, and then accept the fact that you could be getting victimized once again by the system. The system needs help from the American people. It needs the American people to do what? Not to spend money, not to support products, not to support television, it needs the American public to continue to be gullible puppets. It needs you to be a gullible puppet. It knows what's going to happen when it issues $1,200 out, man. The majority of American people are going to spend it as soon as it's in their hand. They're already thinking about what they're going to spend it on. You know, man, you are bad with finances when before your money comes, you already think about what you're going to spend it on. That means it's spent before you get it. You're going to fly to wherever you want to spend it at. And that's real. They want you to be a puppet, man. They want you to be waiting on something. They want you to buy into the rhetoric that this is something they're doing for you because you're such a special American. We're going to do it for you. So, another thing, man, you got to think about this. Let this be the last time you're an unemployment statistic. And even deeper, let this be the last time that something like this, that being laid off, that not having a job renders you incomeless. You ain't making no income because you can't go to work. Now, some jobs, I guess there are some jobs that are still paying people, man, to not work, but I bet everybody that come there getting paid not to work. I bet the nigga who clean the toilets and mop the floors, I bet he ain't getting paid not to work. You got to understand, man, that being in a situation where you got to be worried about, man, what's going to happen fiscally, man, what's going to happen financially, man, that shit is stressful, bro. That is stressful as hell, man. I'm telling you, bro, listen, all right before this election, man, all this is going on, man. Let me tell you something. They better make a real serious run around this election time, man. And the people are going to be, and listen, there is no doubt that Trump's going to win, man, because if this is handled quickly, like if this April 30th thing holds true, for whatever manipulation is going on, we ain't talking about that on this particular stream and not even on this particular platform. I don't know about these other boys, man. You can't really say nothing on this platform, man. It's going to get heard. So, I say, man, they're going to go ahead and push that envelope, man. And if this is remedied quickly by April 30th, he's a shoo-in. He's a shoo-in for re-election. That's what this is all about, man. And even that whole political process, man, it's just fodder to feed the American people, man. You know what I'm saying? But you got to keep the natives at rest. Got to keep the natives at rest, man. And that's what this is about. Real talk, man. You either ant or the grasshopper. You either working your ass off gathering, storing. So, you can have a storehouse full, or you just sitting out chilling, man. Sitting out chilling. Enjoying life, man. Handling small things, but nothing major. And this is another thing, man. Don't be discouraged by this little bump in the road. Don't be discouraged by this, bro. This ain't nothing. I think that's part of the reason, man, why so many brothers still out there, man, just hanging out, kicking it, man, because, man, we're resilient, bro. We're resilient as hell. And what I'm saying is, don't let this be something that deters you from being, being able to move forward and be able to continue on your path in your life, man. This is nothing but a little bump in the road. The road is still open. We can still go. We just had to slow down and go over that speed bump so we went to the front end on our whip. But don't be discouraged by this. Be motivated by it. Be motivated by the fact that the country shut down and we still in here chilling like we do every day. Not chilling, but still in here politicking like we do every day. Still in here. I'm in here chopping it. Y'all in here chopping it in the chat. We in here still. Because we're motivated by this. Because we look at all the positives that this has for an alpha male, man. This is super positive energy, man. Super positive energy. You know what I'm saying, man? I am feeling this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something about alpha male, man. Your greatest energy will be when the only energy in the environment is alpha. And you can never have that with a woman in your environment. You can never have a 100% alpha environment with a woman in your environment. And that's just real. You can't do it. You can't do it, and I can't either. And that's real right there, man. So let's use this as motivation, man. Let's use this to keep our noses to the grindstone, man. Keep ourselves moving, keep ourselves doing what we're supposed to do. We have got to keep moving, man. The world is changing still. See, we at a standstill, but the world is still changing. Technology is still changing. The camera manufacturers are still releasing cameras. The phone manufacturers are still releasing firmware updates, just like the man, Sony just went up on everything in their line, man. They went up on the A6100, man. They went up on everything. The 5100, the 6000, the 6100, the 6300, except for the 6365. They went up on the 61. They went up on the 64. They went up on the 66. They went up on the A7R3. They went up on the A7R on the A7 III. They went up on the A7R4. They have literally gone up on everything on their roster. Now tell me this: if everything is such in bad shape financially, why in the hell is a major camera maker? As a matter of fact, the top selling mirrorless camera is a Sony camera, the Sony A7 III. Tell me, why is this company suddenly raising the prices on their shit now? Like literally, the prices just went up today. I was online camera shopping today, bruh, and I looked at the Sonys and all the prices are up. But this is what happens when the world's finances are about to crumble. They want you to buy into that. They want me to buy into that. They want us to buy into that so they can keep focused on getting to the money. And that's real, man. So, another thing, man, you got to think about this, man. As a man, people are dependent on you, man, for your protection, leadership, guidance, all of that. People are dependent on you. Either all of that or some of that. Somebody is dependent on you for that. If you got a son, a daughter, they're dependent on you for that. You know what I'm saying? If you got a mother or father, they dependent on you for that. No, everybody ain't dependent on you to take care of them. Some people are looking for you to show them how to take care of themselves. Some people are just looking at you to lead by example. The most important thing for alpha male to do is lead by example. You have to lead by example. Because let me tell you this: who do you expect more? A man that they got $250,000 put up, man, and got a few investments going on. They got $250,000 in savings. Who know what else he got going on? But let's hope he don't have that in savings. But rhetorically speaking, if he, or should I say metaphorically speaking, one or the other, is he in better position than the man who got $500 at the end of every month, but all his shit paid? He ain't got no debts. He ain't got no woman, and his crib set up exactly how he wanted. And he continue to grow and make more and more money. Who's in better shape? I automatically say no matter what the two men have, the man who ain't got no woman but got a plan is always going to be in better shape than the man who got a woman and money. Because when you got a woman and money, you already know what you got. You got a scallywag in a bag. You know what I'm saying? But when you have a plan, and peace of mind, the sky is not even your limit. You don't have a limit. Another thing, man, all these I don't need no man chicks, I bet they ass wish they had a man right now. All these chicks, I don't need a man. The man can't do nothing for me. I pay my own bills. I got my own car. I got my own clothes. I got blah, blah, blah. I can buy my own bags, blah. I bet they ass looking for a man right now. I bet they wish they had a man. I bet the I don't need no man woman wishes she had a man. And I ain't talking about just any old male. She wishes she had a man. She wishes she had a man. And why is that? Why does she wish she had a man? Because she don't know what the hell to do. She needs guidance. She needs somebody to control the way she goes. She needs somebody to give her some insight. She needs somebody to help keep her calm. She needs somebody to help keep her from panicking. She needs somebody to be the voice of reason. She needs somebody to be the easy mind. She needs somebody to be the focused mind. She needs somebody to be the distinguished thinker. She needs somebody to be the logician. Let's just say this. She needs somebody to be the logician. The logical motherfucker that's doing magic because logic is magic. Logic magically makes everything okay. And that's real talk, man. I'm telling you, they want one. They want one. They gotta have it, man. Man, they have no idea. And let me tell you something. And this is another thing. And this is what they really need to be concerned about. If this gets bad enough, man, you know motherfucker gonna be looting, shooting, and cahooting. You know it. You know they're gonna be looting, shooting, and cahooting out here, man. So a woman who ain't got no man sitting in the crib by herself in her little nice crib, her little nice apartment with her little nice car and all that right there, I bet she wish she had a man right now. And the thing is, she can't even go nowhere and meet no man. The woman who don't need no man is stuck in a house without no man at a time where she needs one. God don't make no mistakes, bruh. Everything works together for the good of the alpha men of God. Yep. So all them chicks, man, I know they do, man. I know they do, man. It's just a shame because ain't nobody trying to rock with them right now. And let me tell y'all something, man. We always talk about being the most alpha version of yourself. You know, cats always talk about, well, alpha this and alpha that, and alpha don't do this, and alpha should do that, and alpha this. And there ain't no such thing as alpha, and beta is above alpha. You remember they came on that joint and said beta is above alpha. And, you know, let me tell you something, man. There is no better time to be an alpha male than right now. There is absolutely no better time in the world to be an alpha male than right now, bro. And that's the reality of it. I mean, the benefits are tremendous. The power that you get from that is the part that's addictive, man. That, man, the power you get, man, of putting yourself first, prioritizing yourself, man, even putting yourself first, even when somebody else about to get a real bad end of that. It don't matter. If somebody get a bad end or somehow, why you gonna sacrifice and you get the bad end? No, that ain't how we get down. No better time to being alpha male. So strive, brothers, to be the most alpha version of yourself and become the ultimate level alpha. And y'all be looking forward, man, to the new studio, man, the new shoot ups, man, the new everything, man. We about to, we about to revamp the whole thing. I've been looking like this, doing this same thing, man, for too long, man. It's starting to get dated to me. The game is real. The information is true. But you also got to throw some paper and make the background look great too. So, hell of a time to be alpha, man. But I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I didn't want to make this thing too long, man. As you notice, man, I don't really be coming on, man, with them 2 hour long live streams, man. I just don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, man, I'm gonna come in, man. I'm gonna do this shit like a show. We're gonna come in for an hour. When you watch Power, we'll be on for an hour. When you watch whatever you want to watch, most of your show will be on for an hour now, maybe 30 minutes, but they're starting to stretch it out to an hour, man. Hey, man, listen. That's plenty of time to get all the information we need in, man. Plenty of time. Now, salute to you, brothers. Appreciate everybody coming through the joint. Yeah. Somebody asked me an interesting question, man, that I want to answer though. Let me find that question, man. It was an interesting question. Even though this ain't the place for it. And eat you some greens, man. Eat you some greens. 5 servings of vegetables, 5 servings of fruit, 7 servings of vegetables, 7 servings of fruit. I think it's 7 servings of vegetables, 5 servings of fruit a day. I don't know, man. I can't find it. So anyway, brothers, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to slide on out this thing, man. When we come on Wednesday, man, we may stay on, man, at least a good hour, man. At least a good hour, man. Hour and a half, 15 minutes. Hour and a half, hour, 15 minutes. But this is plenty, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all fellas being in the joint, man. It's been real in the field. D. Flemings. YMC. Appreciate y'all being in the joint, man. Saw the brother R. Banks come through. Appreciate all the super chats. And again, man, I'm gonna go ahead, man, and break out the new video editing computer laptop tomorrow, man. And I don't know, depending on how I feel in the morning, I may go ahead and still do an unboxing. I might do an unboxing. And now that I think about it, man, it'll be something different, but it'll be intriguing and interesting. So I'm gonna have a dope title for it too, man. So y'all be looking for that. All right, man. Peace to y'all, brothers, man. I appreciate everybody being in the joint, man. Let's go ahead and get ready to slide on out of here, man. Peace. You know, your bitch want me to come through. She said she think of me when she was you.